Welcome to USB Hole, the podcast where we talk out of our asses. I'm Chill.
The trout.
I have a hair stuck in my mouth. Today, we are going to not be sponsored by conversationstarters.com, but that is what we are going to use to do today's podcast. If you don't know what that is, great, because neither do we.
Oh, the first one. So basically, the website just gives you random topics to talk about, and then we'll talk about it. And if it runs on, then cool. And if it's short, then we'll just pick another one.
Can you tell that we've run out of conversation topic starters?
Well, I mean, we haven't run out, but some of them we just have to wait for like specific times to use, or we just get
that's
too
true.
fired up. And we've had too many really negative episodes in a row. We need something a little more like laid back.
Yeah, we need a pick me up here. This is for us more than it is for you.
Everything we do is for us.
There's only one more month and like 13 days until we meet for real, and we will talk about that on the podcast, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, and I'm gonna force Chill to do a really lame like TikTok video trend thing with me.
So follow
Then
us
y'all
on
can see
TikTok.
it.
Was it USB?
Yeah.
Is that what I called it?
I believe so.
I'm so bad at
I only
this.
know the Twitter one.
Yeah,
Chill and
because
Child.
USB hole was taken on Twitter, or it wouldn't let me because it was too weird, I guess. I don't know. But I couldn't get it on there, so that's what we get. So the first random question that popped up was, what is your favorite candy?
So what's your favorite candy? You know?
I want to initially say, what's that one called? Fast Break? That Reese's one?
Oh, those are good.
So fucking good. Like, they're so bad for you, but there is just so much peanut butter. I think it's better than a normal Reese's cup because there's way more. It's like a huge fucking
There's
thing of peanut butter.
nougat.
And there's
It
nougat.
has nougat. Yeah, everything's
And then
good
there's
with
still
nougat.
chocolate. I mean, it's still the same thing. It's just better.
I'm not a huge fan of chocolate candies. So like my favorite chocolate bar is the Three Musketeers, but I'm not eating them like on a regular basis. My
Those are
favorite
good.
candy is definitely Skittles.
I do love like non-chocolate candies. I'm not a big chocolate fan either, but I don't eat candy that often. So it's like, I would say 9 times out of 10, I'll get a fast break unless someone gives me something else.
Actually, that was wrong. My favorite candy is not a Skittles, but because my favorite candy is so hard to find, I just go with Skittles. Like if I'm gonna get something, my favorite candy is the gummy frogs that are lime flavored. But most gummy frogs, for some reason, are peach, which is gross. I don't like artificial fruit flavors like that. But the lime gummy frogs, because it's like the lime gummy and then the marshmallow, and it's so ironic because I'm terrified of frogs in real life, but fuck the Haribo ones because they literally have ribbed backs. Like it's really gross.
Ew.
And those are peach flavored also. Why? I don't understand why Haribo is out there making them green, but they're peach flavored. Get your shit together, Haribo.
Maybe you like the frogs because you feel like you can finally dominate them in a way that's controlled for you. Can we go all therapy on this?
I don't think it actually has anything to do with the frog. It just has to do with the fact that it's the only candy that I found that's the lime flavor with the marshmallow together in the same candy.
Okay, fine.
Like if they made a different shape, I would definitely prefer that over the frog.
I've never had those, and I also don't really like lime. But I like those trolley, whatever, gummy worms. That's probably as close as I'd get. Do you have a random topic?
Yeah, it says, what did you have for lunch yesterday?
What did I have for lunch
These are
yesterday?
hard-hitting questions.
Probably leftover pizza because I like make a pizza for lunch and then save it for like 3 or 4 days and then literally just eat that because I'm a pizza fiend.
I love pizza. Yesterday for lunch, I had some leftover macaroni salad.
That sounds good.
I mean, it was good, but I don't know if it's just because it like sat so long or like the noodles were like overcooked. And I'm a fan of al dente pasta. Like when it was fresh, it was good, but like by the time I had it yesterday, they were a little too soft, and I don't like that. When it comes to a noodle.
I think for like mac salad and salads and stuff like that, I like the noodle to be soft, but like if I'm eating like Italian food, I'd rather it be on the harder side. I think that's kind of weird, but it's probably backwards.
Well, no, because like if I'm having spaghetti or I'm having pasta as a dish, I definitely like it al dente. My family always gets mad because like I normally do a lot of the cooking, and I like my shit al dente. When I say al dente, I actually mean like more than al dente. So like sometimes it's a little hard. I just don't like a mushy, like soggy noodle.
No, some people cook them way too long, and it's just like they're falling apart, and it's a texture thing, I think. At least for
I'm also
me.
really impatient. I don't want to wait the whole time for it to cook sometimes. So I'm just like, I'll just chew a little harder.
Just take some out for you and then just leave it in there to fuck off for a while for the rest of your family, and they can deal with it later.
That's funny.
So my next question was, what's your weirdest habit? But since we already did an episode on that, I'm not going to bore people with that. So I hit it again. It says, what was the last thing that you bought?
A drink an hour ago. I bought the white monster. I don't know what it's called. It's like the zero whatever one.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
the
think I've ever
only
had the white one.
actually I have the can. Hold on, I'll tell you what it's called. So was it Monster Energy Zero Ultra? Reading through this thing. For those of you not watching, I'm holding it up to the camera with my hand behind it.
Like the makeup thing. What is the last thing I bought? I don't really go anywhere, so I don't buy a lot of things. I
So you
think
probably online.
probably, but I got rid of my Amazon account, so probably a Target order. Let's see. What did I get from Target?
You
So I
got
got,
something from Target recently. You told me about, but I don't remember what it was.
yeah, but that's not what I bought recently. I purchased that like weeks ago. It looks like I got 2 boxes of hair dye and some detergent.
Oh, right. Right. Hair dye. We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, so super exciting. Gonna try and dye my hair blonde, see if it works. Probably isn't. Probably gonna fuck up my hair, but that's okay. It's okay.
You can always color it again. Doesn't work, right?
Right. And my hair, I don't color it that often. I don't do much to it, and I don't go out anywhere, so it's not like I do too much like damage to it by straightening it a lot, but I think it won't fall out.
Hopefully not. I saw this thing on Twitter. One of these podcast accounts that I follow that like promotes different podcasts and like where you can talk about what you do and don't like on podcasts for tips for new podcasters or whatever.
Yeah.
And somebody put on there they hate it when people laugh during their podcast. I'm like, I'm funny. You think I'm not gonna fucking laugh at my own funny jokes? Go listen
I'm
to
the
some
only
boring
one
ass
that laughs at my
podcast.
jokes.
Yeah, what is wrong with you? You don't want people laughing in a podcast. Don't listen to a comedy podcast then.
If I don't laugh at my jokes, who the fuck will?
Me?
I don't think I outwardly laugh out loud that much anyway. Like I'm dead inside, so something has to be super funny for me to laugh. Otherwise, I'll just be like, that's funny because I'm a terrible person. I just can't like, I don't know. There are people who will laugh at almost anything, and I'm kind of jealous of them because I want that joy. Like, I
Laugh.
don't laugh out
Let go
loud
of
that
your
much.
let go of your inhibitions and just laugh.
Like, is it
Don't worry about
depression?
holding it
Because
in.
I'm not worried about holding it in. I want to laugh. And then when something really does get me, I laugh so hard that I cry. And then my boyfriend looks at me like I'm a complete psycho.
Oh, you've definitely done that on here a couple times.
I have.
Like, flashback to you reading that.
No flashback to me
Do it.
saying whoop to STIs. I
Every time I see
cried.
somebody use this emoji, I laugh because of you.
And when I listen back to these podcasts, I literally sound like I'm dead inside. Like I think that I'm being kind of like joyous, more joyous than I normally am. So that must mean like when people actually talk to me, I sound like the Grim Reaper because I just sound so boring and I
You
apologize
think
for
you're
that.
you think you're emoting, but you're just monotone the whole time.
Literally think I'm emoting. And then I just listen to it and it's like, this is USB hole. Today we're going to be talking about this shit that no one cares about. Like fucking dying. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry.
Listen, pet, you do you.
Don't do that while I'm drinking.
Sorry. Don't laugh during your podcast.
Okay.
Oh, this
Sorry.
random topic generator, conversationstarters.com, wants to know
Not a
what your
sponsor.
favorite sports team is.
The Cubs.
You.
And I'm not excited about it. That's just pretty much the only sports I watch. Bears I'll watch, but like they're terrible. They're still my team, but they're just so fucking bad. Cubs are bad too. Chicago teams suck.
I'm just ewing sports in general. Not that I hate sports, just I don't like them enough to like have conversations about them.
I'll have
Unless
conversations about them. I just don't watch them enough to have like a real bro conversation about it. Like
I
I got
need to be
other
having a
things.
conversation with somebody who actually like also enjoys the same sport as me, and most people don't. So like,
Yeah, I don't watch hockey.
yeah, I can talk about hockey for a long time. But what's today's date?
Hockey.
15th, Monday, whatever the hell date today is. I'm going to a Rays game. Because I like to go to baseball games, but I don't watch baseball on TV or talk about baseball.
I'm the
like
opposite.
To watch them.
I think going to the games is so boring, but watching them on TV excites me. I don't know why.
Oh, I like watching at the stadium. But also, I probably enjoy it because we're spoiled as hell and our baseball stadium is indoors with air conditioning.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I just like having the
Threshers
close-ups
game.
on TV. I never buy tickets that are close enough to actually see what the fuck is happening. So I'm just sitting there like, where's the ball?
Yeah, that is one thing. I like Tropicana Field. I know they're trying hard to stay open and not get moved to Tampa from downtown St. Pete. It's not getting into the politics of that, but they really need to put a screen so that you can see what's happening, because they have one like jumbotron, but it's so janky and outdated and pixelated that you literally can't even read the words that are on it. But they don't do any kind of replays or show anything on the screen for people who are in the stadium that couldn't see what happened. It's not like hockey where literally there's like 1,000 jumbo screens showing you where the puck is at all times, so people who don't know what's going on can figure out what's going on. So
same with basketball. They'll do that. But like football and baseball, of course, the two that I watch, they just never have screens anywhere.
And like, I don't want to complain because I don't want Tropicana Field to move. And I feel like if I complain about something about Tropicana Field, they'll be like, well, that's why we need to move stadiums.
Yes, they're listening to this podcast and you specifically are going to cause the move.
Stay in St. Pete.
Describe your perfect day. Fucking doing nothing. That's what I do every day. Every day is perfect.
Every day is perfect. Like a sun up to sundown. Let's build this day together. I'm gonna wake up late.
Yes, probably.
You're probably gonna wake up early still.
No earlier than like 10:30.
Okay, I'll get up at 10:30 if there's cool stuff to do.
Yeah.
And if I can take a nap later. Yeah, so like sleep in till like 10:30 and like get up and have some coffee.
Yes. I want to go get coffee because that's always an experience.
Well, I'll have both. Like I'll have coffee at home while I'm getting ready, and then also can we go to brunch and have coffee and mimosas?
Yeah.
Can we do two different things? I guess we don't have to have the same perfect day.
No, I'm into this.
You can have a day and I can have a day. Okay, so
calories
brunch,
don't count on this day.
Okay. Brunch with mimosas. So probably like some good food if calories don't count.
Yeah.
Bottomless mimosas, obviously.
French toast.
Um, oh yeah, French toast and um 1/4 of a Belgian waffle.
Okay.
A
And then
pumpkin
some
Belgian
chicken,
waffle.
maybe. A little bit. A little bit of
Oh
chicken.
yeah, but boneless.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be
Yeah,
boneless.
boneless. And because the mimosas were bottomless, I'm gonna need to take a nap after.
Oh,
Just a quick one, just like a little, like a 15-20 minute,
okay. I could fix
just to
my
keep
makeup
myself
while you're
from being
napping.
drunk in the morning. Yeah, yeah. You fix your makeup and I'll take a nap, and then where could we go since we both don't like going places that we both have like we already had chicken at breakfast, but I never been to Raising Cane's, and if this is a perfect day, then there probably wouldn't be a line at Raising Cane's, and we could probably
Right.
go there for lunch. But we
I mean,
just had brunch, and I can't eat that much.
there's usually not a line at Raising Cane's. It's just for some reason everyone in Burbank is like obsessed with Raising Cane's, even though there's a million chicken places out here. Like, spread your wings, people. All I
So
eat
what
is chicken, though.
what are we gonna do before lunch? Because it's like too early to eat again.
Feel
We're
like
not going to a baseball game because you don't like that.
we can, but not at Dodger Stadium. We can
No,
go to
fuck
Wrigley
Dodger
Field. It's
Stadium.
really cool.
We'll just like hop in our private jet and like scoot on over to Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
And catch a Cubs game.
Yeah.
Who plays there? The Cubs?
Yes.
I wasn't sure if it was the Cubs or the White Sox, and then I was like, ooh, foot and mouth to all of our Chicago listeners. I know
I've
we
never
have
been
some that are from Illinois.
Yeah. I've never been to the White Sox field, and I don't even know what the fuck it's called anymore because they keep changing the damn name. Comiskey Singular. I don't fucking know. Singular is not even a thing anymore.
Well, I'm
Capital
not a
One.
Cubs
I don't fucking
fan,
know.
so can they play a team that I like?
Well, yeah, it's our perfect day, so it'll be Cubs versus
Your
whoever.
team versus my team? Okay.
Yeah. I love a good competition.
Does baseball all play the same? Because I don't know a lot about baseball. Like, I know the game of baseball and like how the game itself functions, but I don't know like how the MLB functions. You know what I mean? Like, is there conferences or divisions or like that kind of stuff?
Is your team in the National or American League?
Oh, that's what it is. I have no idea.
What's your team?
I don't have a team. I just watch the Rays because that's where I live.
Okay.
That's
That's
those are
Tampa
the
Bay,
games
right?
that I go to. Yeah.
Tampa
Because
Bay
I don't watch it on
Rays.
TV. I only watch it at
Um,
game.
I don't
But I guess
know.
on our perfect day they could just play each other regardless, right?
Yeah, because they might not actually ever play each other. And American and National play have a little bit of different rules. Like, I think it's the American League. You could switch. You could do like pinch hitting. In American, you can't, or vice versa. I don't remember. Like, there's a few different rules between the leagues. It doesn't matter though. It's our perfect day. They could play each other.
Yeah, so they're gonna play each other, and your team's gonna win because 90% of the Rays games I go to, the Rays don't win. But
that's how 90% of the Cubs games are.
Maybe it'll be a tie.
Oh, probably not.
It's our perfect day. It could be whatever we want, I suppose.
True.
And while we're at the game, we're obviously gonna have pretzels because
Oh fuck yeah.
Calories don't count.
And Wrigley Field does sell pretzels, so we're good.
And then instead of having lunch, we'll just go to a local craft brewery and have some craft beer there. And maybe another pretzel, but like a better one.
All the pretzels. I want cheesecake at some point.
Yeah, cheesecake. We'll have cheesecake for dessert.
Okay.
About that. Okay. And then so after the baseball game, we go to the brewery and then we have a couple craft beers and then we go to dinner, where do you want to go to dinner?
I feel like we should go to some like bougie rooftop bar in LA. That's just speaking to me.
Is it humid outside in LA?
No.
Okay, then that's fine.
Right now, yeah, but normally
Okay.
no.
It's not going to be humid. It's going to be like 67 degrees and not humid. How about
That's
that?
gonna be cold.
What?
75.
Put on a fucking. Yeah, but I always wear jackets everywhere.
75, you will still want a jacket. I promise
Ew.
you.
No.
I went
Ew.
outside last night and it was 70 and I was so cold. I put my hoodie on, like put the sleeves down and everything. I was cold.
You lost your mind.
You don't know what
Okay.
it's like without the humidity. Well, you lived in Colorado, you should.
Yeah. I live in a lot of places. So anyway, it's not humid and it's going to be a nice temperature that we both like. I'll meet you in the middle at 73.
Okay, 73 works.
That way I can wear a decorative jacket because my whole closet is jackets.
And I'll wear like a winter coat because I'll be cold.
Because mine are for fashion, not for function. Because I
Same.
live in Florida. And okay, so some type of swanky rooftop bar in LA.
Yeah, but it won't be like too high class because I don't like high class food. I'm from the Midwest. I eat trash. So not like foie gras and not like steaks and like
Yeah, obviously you're not gonna eat a steak. You don't like
yeah,
steak.
not like caviar crap like that. It's going to be mid-tier food with like the ambiance of high class.
Or okay, so what if like I had like a tofu steak and you had chicken because you like chicken?
That works.
What would you eat besides chicken?
I don't know. Everywhere out here does like breakfast burritos, even high
You're
class
gonna get a
places.
breakfast burrito at the high class place.
That's
We're
what
having
LA
chicken for
is
breakfast.
known
Hey,
for.
whatever, it's your perfect day. Get whatever you want.
No, I don't even like breakfast burritos. Don't tell anyone I said that.
Um,
I don't know. Like I like small plates. I'm a tapas person. I'm a small plates person. Like give me a million different things. Like give me a little poutine. Give me a little side of like pretzel nuggets and beer cheese. Give me a little
It's the
side.
third time we're having pretzels.
I'll have pretzels
Okay.
all fucking day. I don't care.
So-
Calories don't count.
Since this day the calories don't count, can I also not get full after eating one bite of food? That's my
Yeah,
problem.
sure.
And then because I don't want my stomach to hurt, but I want to be able to eat like
Yeah.
decent stuff.
This is a day where you don't shit. Like
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have tapas at this swanky
Yeah.
rooftop bar.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drink white wine. Just kidding. I'm not.
I was
I'm
gonna say
probably
I fucking
gonna
hate
drink.
wine.
Yeah. I like some kinds of wine, but I don't go out and drink wine. I
I'll
will
do
have.
cocktails.
I don't do cocktails. Unless someone's gonna bail us out when we get arrested later because I get in a fight.
What about like a mule?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll have some Moscow mules.
Yeah.
And
or like a Kentucky mule. White Russian.
I like White Russians, but they're very filling. I'll have some Moscow mules, but
We don't get full.
it's I couldn't imagine wanting to eat food with a White Russian though, unless it was the cheesecake.
Yeah,
I'll have
I
a
feel
White
that.
Russian when we have dessert. But since it's our perfect day, I can drink all the Moscow mules I want and not get into fights. That's the solution to my hypothetical.
That's how we do it.
Perfect day. Yeah. And then for dessert, we're gonna get the cheesecake. And
Yeah.
I'll have a White Russian with the cheesecake.
I feel like we need donuts too. If we're already in LA, like you got to do a fancy donut.
Okay. Do the fancy donut places stay open late?
I have no idea. I come home at like 10.
What if we had our cheesecake and then we left and we went to a concert to a band that we both like, which is gonna be tough
Super
to
rare.
decide on. And then after the concert, we get donuts on the way home.
Yes.
Like,
can we go see
Bougie
Metallica?
artisan. Yeah, I'd be all right with that.
Okay.
Okay, so we go to Metallica show.
Get real
and,
worked up, so we're super hungry
yeah.
for donuts.
And I'm gonna switch to regular domestic beer at the Metallica show because I love concert beers. And then after the show, we go to get some artisan donuts on the way back home.
This day sounds so exhausting. I'm like tired thinking about it.
Yes, you should have taken a nap earlier in the day when I took one.
I can't do
See?
20-minute naps. It's gonna
ahead.
take me 20 minutes just to fall asleep.
And then, well, shit, you're already like, when we're done with the donuts, all you gotta do is go home. I gotta get on a plane and fly all the way across the fucking country.
That's true.
I'll use my teleporter to get back home because I'll definitely want to be in my own bed after an exhausting day like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's LA. It could take me a couple hours to get home, honestly.
But you'll teleport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That works.
And I'll have coffee on the way home.
Oh my god.
Down.
Drink too much coffee.
You have decaf.
That's true. I don't think I've ever bought decaf coffee, even though I've wanted coffee in late in the day. Like, I just don't think about decaf as a thing. Like, it doesn't exist in my mind.
I just drink the regular coffee regardless of what time of day it is. 10:30 at night and I'm thirsty, so I'm just having a nice coffee. I'm pretty sure you've yelled at me about that before.
I'm pretty
you
sure
wonder
I
why
could
you're
do
up
it.
till 3 a.m.
I'm pretty sure I could do it and still fall asleep just fine. I don't know. Like, I drink so much caffeine that it doesn't even affect me anymore.
Yeah. So that sounds like a good day.
Yeah, I'm into
like
it.
work for the both of us. Okay, cool. Okay, let's generate another topic. What's the best thing that happened to you this week?
What a horrible question.
Oh, do you want me to go while you think?
No. You go first, because I honestly don't know.
Oh, that's what I said. Do you want me to go while you think?
Oh.
You said no. Oh.
I thought you said
Sure.
change it. I don't know, man.
No. I got yesterday, we got a package in the mail that was like this, like fancy. It was this really cute box, and then it had like, it was like a gourmet gift basket type thing, but it like came in the mail, not like from a store. Just as like a condolences thing from a friend about a loss in our family, which was just really sweet. And I guess it came in the mail because what were they gonna do? Order it from me? That would have been awkward. But it was really cute. It's like in this really cute, like reusable box, and I don't know, it had sesame sticks in it. You know, I fucking love sesame sticks. Yeah, so that was really sweet.
That is really sweet.
Yeah.
I think the best thing that happened to me this week is that it's not fucking 117 degrees anymore, like it was last week.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I can actually like use electricity in my house and not have. Yeah, I can go outside and not have to sweat a lot. It is a little more humid this week than last week, probably because it rained over the weekend. But I'll take that over 117.
I feel like you guys got more rain in the past week than you probably got all year put together.
Probably. I mean, in the winter, it rains like a decent amount, and then in April it rained, but this has been like the first time it rained since April.
Oh, see, I didn't realize that you got like rain in the winter.
Yeah, the winter is like the rainy season.
Oh, just fucking rains all the time here.
Just never stops.
For it to stop raining for one day because I'm trying to build something outside and I need it to not be raining so I can do it. And the only time it's not raining is like when I'm asleep in the middle of the night, like 2 nights this week, or like for 3 hours in the middle of the workday. And then by the time I'm leaving, it's raining. Like last night, I got in my car to leave work. It was like 9 o'clock. And right when I opened the car door, it started fucking pouring. Like, come on. Just like,
That's
don't rain for a little bit. I got stuff to do.
I don't know how people deal with that. Rain annoys me only because, like, if you do your hair or like do your makeup and look cute and then try and go out somewhere, it's like, fuck me, I guess.
Oh yeah, like when I got a haircut 2 days ago and then immediately it started raining. I'm walking in my car getting rained on in my new fresh haircut.
Yeah, see, that would annoy me.
Yeah. Rude.
What is your favorite day of the year? Are they saying Mean Girls like April 23rd because of the weather or whatever? That stupid girl.
This is the weather, wasn't it? Because that dude talked to her, Jonathan Bennett. I don't know what his name is in the movie. I only know his name in real
No,
life. October
it
3rd.
was like, why I used to be able to quote Mean Girls and now I can't remember what it was. It was no, October 23rd was when Aaron Rodgers, not Aaron Rodgers, that's the football player from, is it Aaron
October
Rodgers?
3rd.
October 3rd, and that was because he asked what day it is.
Yeah. Yeah, Jonathan Bennett.
Why are we so bad at this?
I don't know. Okay, so okay.
His
Well,
name
then
was
I guess
Aaron. What was his last name? Aaron
I don't
Rodgers is
know.
like the football player from the Packers. What was his
I
last name? Aaron
I only
Samuels.
Samuel. So like I only know the name of the actor, not the character.
I only know the
Um
characters, not the actors.
my favorite day of the year used to be Thanksgiving, but it's not anymore.
And it doesn't have to be a holiday. It could be just like
No, literally just Thanksgiving used to be my favorite day because it was just like a tradition thing that my family did, and but it's not
most
anymore.
people do.
No, I
Thanksgiving.
mean because of specific things. Things
Oh,
like it wasn't necessarily that it was the holiday Thanksgiving, it was just there's more to it than that.
I think my favorite day of the year is April 23rd.
April 23rd.
um, I don't have any like specific favorite days. I hate my birthday because it's in the middle of winter and that's just disgusting.
I like
Um,
any day that it's cold.
see, I hate cold. So, I mean, my birthday was nice this year. It was actually kind of warm because now I live in California, so I don't hate it as much anymore. But when I lived in Illinois, like mid-February is like the coldest part of winter. And so it was just miserable.
I can't remember when your birthday is.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Yours is June
sorry.
5th, so
Yeah, I can't remember. Thanks for doxing me. I'm just
no
kidding.
one
But
cares.
I don't remember when your birthday is.
Valentine's Day.
Mid-February. It is Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
How do I not remember that?
I don't know. Yours is Brandon Ferris's birthday. That's why I remember.
Oh, well, yeah, fuck you. You had a helper. I guess Valentine's Day was my helper, but I just don't remember. Also,
Exactly.
it was more recently my birthday than it was yours. So I feel like that
That's
also
true.
makes it easier to remember. This next one says, do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
No, stupid.
Like, how
So
can I just
stupid.
look at someone and be like, I love you? Like, not even talk to
Yeah.
them? No. That's weird.
I mean, when it comes to food, sure. People, no.
Look at that fucking pizza. Get
Yeah,
into my belly.
different.
I mean, maybe if I had like a child or something, does that count? But like, I don't, and I'm not going to, so doesn't really matter now, does it?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it matters, but I don't. Yeah, I guess it might count. I don't know. I don't think that's what it means, though. I
All
think it means
right.
like romantic love, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't believe that. What is your favorite party or board game?
Ooh, categories.
I don't. What is
What's
that?
our go-to? Like, so for it's, I don't think it's really a board game. I think it's a party game. Like, there's a 18-sided die or something. I don't know. It's not all 26 letters of the alphabet, but it has the letters on it. And then there's like little categories, and you roll it, and then everyone has to fill in their sheet, and you have to like put something that starts with that category with that letter. Like, say the category was food and the letter was A, like you could put apple, but like there's a whole list of like 12 things that you fill out for the letter, and then everyone reads their letter, and you got to try to get something that the other people don't have to get the most points. Oh no, it's fun.
Gotcha.
Like, we've always played that since I was a kid. It's still like our go-to. If we do game night, categories is on there, and we play that at least once.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played that game. I know what you're talking about though, because there used to be a phone game you could play that did similar things. It wasn't exactly the same because it was more like you get a letter and then you get a bunch of categories and you had to like
Yeah.
you had to come up with stuff. I like board games. I don't have enough friends to play board games with, so I don't play them that often. I do like Settlers of Catan. That's a good one. I always win, so that's fun. But if we're going like super like party game, I like beer pong. I think that's the best like drunk party game. Just because it's
Not a fan
fun.
of Bear Cat.
Why?
I don't. Well, not good at it, so it's probably one reason why. And also, well, I guess it depends on how you play, because some people play with water in the cups, and then you drink your regular beer. But like the people who play with the beer in the cups, you have to drink the dirty beer. No,
We did that when we were
gross.
like 16, but not
Gross.
since. Like
I
as soon
never
as we
played beer
realized
pong
how
until, but
we realized like how gross that was pretty quickly and then changed it to water.
yeah, I don't think I played beer pong for the first time until I was like 27,
Oh.
28. I don't know, my late 20s for sure. And I've only played it a few times. I'm not a big fan.
I mean, my friend had basically her own apartment when we were like 16, 17, so we just got people together and played beer pong all the time. But I think like none of us had yards, so we didn't really get to play it often, but I also like bags a lot. You ever play bags?
Is it similar to cornhole?
It is cornhole. That's what we
Oh,
call it in the Midwest.
oh.
Bags.
Bags of corn you throw into a hole.
Maybe that's where it came from. I feel like I looked it up. I feel like this is deja vu.
I don't remember talking about it with you before, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, me neither. Like our memories don't mean anything.
I like playing Flip Cup. Like, if you're talking about like drinking party games, like I'm pretty good at Flip Cup.
There was one game we played at my friend Kelsey's house, and I had never played it until then, but it's kind of like Flip Cup, and I can't fuck, I can't remember how it was played, but basically like you stack the cups and then keep giving them to people so that people have to keep going and like you drink more and I don't know. It was a good game though.
I don't know that game.
We need to find
You,
people who drink so we could play it.
yeah, right. If you play these games, tell us.
I meant at Mythicon.
Oh, you think people at Mythicon are going to be playing Flip Cup? I'm going to get myself
Maybe.
canceled. Before we even go, I'm going to get myself canceled. My brother-in-law is like super into like Dungeons and Dragons, like those kind of games, which just, I don't know, I just stereotypically, like, you wouldn't think that about him. Or like the people who stereotypically play Dungeons and Dragons.
So you're saying
Like,
people at Mythicon stereotypically aren't going to play Flip Cup?
yeah, stereotypically they're probably not gonna play Flip Cup.
I don't know. We just had GME, so maybe they're into that.
Maybe, but I mean, I would say like 2 of all of the people that I've talked to that are not you that are going to Mythicon don't drink at all. I
Oh,
mean,
fuck.
do drink. Like 2 of them do drink out of all of the people that I've talked to. Like the rest of them don't drink at all. Which I'm not saying you have to drink to have a good time. I'm just saying, stereotypically, they probably don't play fucked up.
Stereotypically, I'm probably gonna go out after and get kind of fucked up. So bye.
um,
Me, you, and
Hotel
Eddie could
bars,
flip
dude.
cup.
Yeah, we'll just have our own flip up game, but it would have to be in your hotel room because
Yeah, that's fine.
Mark doesn't drink, and I don't want to make Mark feel awkward sharing a room with me, and then like us just sitting there drinking, playing drinking games. Which again, nothing against people who don't drink.
No,
It's fine.
it's more of I would leave because I don't want people to feel uncomfortable, not because I don't want to
Yeah.
hang out with you. It's just I just want to have fun. It's my vacation. Like,
yeah. Which leads me into my next random generated question or topic. Do you have any vacation plans coming up?
I think we've pretty much established
I have a vacation
mine
before
at
that.
least. That's what I'm saying. We've established mine.
I have a vacation in 15 days or 16 days or however many maths there are of days in this month.
30.
I'll be gone from I don't want to tell people I'm gonna be gone, they're gonna come rob me. They don't know where I live.
Oh yeah, this is coming out
guard the house.
before. This is coming out before you go, so
My guard
maybe.
chickens. I'm going on vacation. I'm going over because Florida people vacation in Florida, just a different part of Florida is what normally happens. I mean, hundreds of thousands of people vacation where I live in Florida, but not me. I'm going over like south of Daytona, but on the East Coast because it's just a different vibe over there. And I'll be there for like 7 days or
I mean, when a state is so
like
long, northern and southern parts of the state seem to be like so different. Or even like central.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so like I live on the West Coast, so we have the Gulf of Mexico. But the East Coast has the Atlantic Ocean. They're 2 completely different types of beaches.
Yeah.
I do not go to the beach like all year long living here. I literally live like where I'm sitting right now at work. I am less than 5 minutes from a beach. But I don't go to the beach except for when I'm on vacation in October. Like every year we go on the same family vacation. Like our family is from like some people from Florida, some people from New York, Georgia, Tennessee, from Colorado, like Pennsylvania. We all go to the same place for the week vacation.
At least you live in a state where like you can have a vacation. Because when I lived in Illinois, it's like you would go to Wisconsin, then just eat fucking beer and cheese. Like, what do you even do?
Yeah. What do I do?
No, I'm just saying, like, what would you do if you lived in Illinois? Like, what everything around it is just cornfields. Where do you even go?
Is there no like lakes or anything up there? Don't people vacation?
Yeah, Lake Michigan.
Yeah, don't people like go to Lake Michigan for a vacation?
Yeah, Michigan is nice. There are parts of it that are very nice. There are parts that are very awful too, but like you would have to have a lake house. Like we've been to people's lake houses before, and like everything around it is just a lake house. It's not really like hotels or places to stay or anything. Yeah. It's kind of nice if you go up in the fall because of course like the trees and everything change and it's really pretty, but like I'm kind of over it. Like Michigan's gross. Yeah. I don't really want to go into it. The beaches in Chicago kind of suck and they're always overcrowded, so it's like there was nothing appealing about it, honestly.
I don't go in the water at the beach, but I just like sit like at the beach or like
I hate doing that.
Condo's on the beach, so you can just like sit on the porch and like watch the waves, which is nice. Like that's the appeal of the beach to me.
I mean,
Like
here I
my
just go to
whole
the beach because Eddie wants to go, and then we sit there, and like 5 minutes later, I'm like, okay, can we do something? Because I'm fucking bored.
and it's hot and sunny.
It's hot
Um,
and sunny in my house.
yeah. Mostly it's just about like going and like hanging out with the people and eating food,
Yeah,
more food than here.
that's always the best part.
Like I'm just waiting to go eat some enchiladas.
Mm,
Because there's this one Mexican restaurant over there that has like the best enchiladas I've ever had.
I love an
And
enchilada.
so I just want to go over there to eat those. First night
You
up
should
there,
come
so I'm
here and
thinking
get some Mexican food.
it's probably better than here.
Could
But
go to
my
San
friend
Diego.
Lizbeth makes like the best flautas, but she's also born and raised in Mexico.
I love
So like
flautas.
they're freaking amazing. And then after that, the same vacation that you're going on.
I'm trying to think if I have something else I'm going to. I mean, we're probably going to go to Disney at some point just because we have free tickets. But that's like an hour away, so that's not really a vacation.
You're going somewhere to like a wedding in January or something, right?
Yeah, Sam's wedding's in January, back in Illinois.
I see vacation is just like a ball of anxiety for me because I will go and I'll spend the first half of my vacation panicking about the fact that I'm not at home, and the second
Yep,
half of my vacation being upset that I wasted the first half of my vacation panicking that I wasn't at home.
same. I think
Yeah.
we're agoraphobic, honestly. Like, I
I
don't want to leave my house. I just don't. Like, even going to the store freaks me out.
like 3 years ago, so no, October 2019, that year for vacation, I spent the first like 6 of the 7 days panicking that my store was flooded because one day, 2 months prior, one of the pipes broke and part of the store flooded. But I got it fixed and it was perfectly fine for the next like 2 months. But then the whole time I was on vacation, all I could think about was, what if the store's flooding? Well, what if it is? Fuck, there's nothing I could do about it. Just have a good time. But my mind doesn't work like that.
Yep, I'm the same exact way. What is your biggest regret this week? Just this week.
This week.
I regret launching something at my work because now people won't fucking leave me alone about it. And I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not prepared to answer all these questions people have, and it is giving me stress.
um, I guess it wouldn't really count as this week, but this week I learned that this entire time I've had car insurance, I could have been paying it with my credit card and getting points for it, which I didn't know, and then just literally paying it with my checking account the next day. I just learned that yesterday.
That
Imagine
sucks.
how many fucking points I could have had just from car insurance alone. Jeez. I've already answered this. What was the last movie you saw? These are not as good as I
Um,
was hoping they would be. I
no.
heard people talk up this website before, but I just
Fuck,
watched
it sucks.
Edward Scissorhands earlier today.
I literally cannot tell you the last time I watched a movie. I have no idea.
I don't remember that. These are horrible topics. Want to get a different one
Yeah,
from
because
your end? Maybe you'll get a better one than me.
have you ever been to the emergency room? What for?
And I've taken other people there.
You
Never for
yourself have never been
myself.
to an emergency room?
No,
That's weird.
never needed to go for myself. Hello, ghosts follow me around with pillows.
That's true.
I've never
The
needed to go for myself before.
last time I went was when I broke my ankle. And the time before that, I burned my fingers. It was like 2nd-degree burns.
Ouch.
And then the time before that, I had a panic attack, but didn't know what a panic attack was because I was like 14 and never had one
Aw.
before.
Yeah.
So my mom took me because I literally couldn't sleep because I couldn't breathe. So she was like,
Yeah.
let's just go to the ER, I guess. Like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, I've never like the only times I've ever been was just to drive somebody else there.
I didn't
I've
even
never
realize I'd
been
been so
myself.
much. I'm sure when I was younger too, like when I burnt the back of my leg, I think we went to the ER. When I broke my shoulder, we might have gone to the ER. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'd imagine all those times that you broke stuff.
I've only broke stuff twice, okay?
Like when your cat pushed you down the stairs.
And my ankle. I don't count fingers and toes. I mean, those are too easy.
Yeah, I feel like you don't need to go
I
to the
didn't go
emergency
to
room for
the ER.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, some of these questions are shit. Let's
How
see.
do you like your eggs cooked?
I prefer scrambled.
Yeah. I like my eggs over medium.
I'm just not a fan of like wet eggs.
Yeah, that's why I need the over medium because then the whites are completely cooked. They're not runny. And the yolk's a little bit runny. Or you don't like the yolk runny either.
I'd rather just have scrambled, mush it all
Oh.
together. I'll eat it if it's runny. I just don't prefer it. And when I tried to make it myself, I exploded the yolk that one time.
Oh, when you were trying to flip your egg.
Yeah. If anyone wants to see that TikTok, it's on my personal account. Would you rather be poor or ugly? That's a terrible question.
That came up on mine and I skipped it because I was like, we already know the answer.
I'm
I'd rather
ugly.
be
I mean,
ugly.
yeah.
I'd rather have money, man.
Yeah, duh.
Oh,
Some of the richest people aren't attractive.
yeah.
It keeps
Yeah.
asking me what would I want to be when, or as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? It's asked me that like 4 times.
Oh, you didn't read it out loud though.
Because I
You
didn't like
knew
it,
you
but I
didn't
guess we
read
should
it.
answer it.
Because it's gonna keep coming back.
Yeah, I want to be a teacher.
I wanted to be a mom. Isn't that weird?
It's weird that we both wanted to work with kids and now neither of us like
Yeah.
kids, really.
Like when I was a kid, I wanted like I thought, oh man, I can't wait to grow up and just be a mom. And like not work, just be a mom. And I don't like kids and I don't want kids and I don't want to be a mom. I was a teacher for a short time. Don't want to do that either.
I knew
Yeah.
I hated kids when I was a kid, so I knew I didn't want to be a mom. I've said since I was a kid that I'm not having children, but I did want to be a teacher, so it's like, what? I don't understand.
I just
Uh,
clicked the generate another topic and that same question came up.
oh my God, stop, we answered it.
Yeah. Oh, do you prefer cats or dogs? We already know this.
Cat.
Dogs.
Um, what is
These
something that you've
questions are hard.
what is something that you've never done but you would like to try?
I want to go skydiving. I don't like the face you just made.
I mean, I would do it if someone like paid for it and told me to do it, but I don't think I could like actively go purchase the ticket and do it on my own. I would have to be forced. Um, I don't know. What was the question?
What is some? I don't know. It was your
Something you,
question.
well, I already randomly
Oh,
generated it
something you've
away,
never done but or never
but you
tried
want.
but want to.
Um,
I know that I would be terrified the whole time because I don't like not a fan of heights and I have anxiety. So the whole time I'd be like, my parachute's not gonna open. But I think it would be so fucking fun and like exhilarating that I'm like down for it.
I'm trying to think of something that won't make me nauseous because I feel like skydiving would, I would puke. And that wouldn't be good for anybody.
I mean, it might still be fun.
You have to ride tandem on your first time. Someone will be attached to me getting puke in the face.
Oh, I was thinking maybe you'd puke before you jumped.
No, why would I puke before I jump? I'm not scared. I'm getting nauseous because of all the
Oh,
movements
your
and stuff.
movement. I see. Okay, sorry. I misunderstood why you were puking.
I'm not a baby back bitch. I'll do it.
A little
Um,
bit.
I have literally nothing.
Okay, get a new topic. What did you have for dinner last night?
A sandwich.
I like sandwiches.
It was a
I
barbecue chicken sandwich from this place called like Urbane Cafe or something.
That sounds good. I did not eat dinner last night. So
Oh,
I had iced coffee for dinner last night, I guess. If you want to get technical.
that's
This
not
is
good.
why I can't lose weight.
What would get you to run a marathon?
If a frog was
Money.
chasing me.
Oh, I just said money.
No.
Like a lot of
Uh
money.
I wouldn't be able to. Like money
Yeah,
would
I
give me to
physically
sign up for
couldn't.
it, but I wouldn't, yeah. If a frog was chasing me, I'd run until I died.
I don't think,
Pretty much what would happen.
yeah, I think I would just die of exhaustion before finishing it. So,
Yeah.
ooh, what this is fun. What are some things that you should not say during a job interview?
These nuts.
I
Uh, so many things. Like I don't even
mean,
know that I could list them all.
something that like people might accidentally say just because they're nervous, but like
I'm
not
just
just
here for a
like
paycheck.
D's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something that would
Not
make sense.
not my job. That's not my job.
I
That's
mean,
someone
if
else's job. You do it.
I don't know why you would say that in an interview.
I mean, some people would say that. Like, I'm not a team player.
Same though.
You don't even like the amount of dumb things people have said to me in interviews.
I've only conducted 2 interviews in my life,
Oh,
so I don't really know what people would have said. And I'm pretty decent at interviewing, so I don't think I've said anything stupid.
because you're not a total moron.
Yeah, but like something should be said that like a recruiter would think is stupid, but I think is amazing. So I don't know. Like recruiter would be like, "Oh, don't ask the salary." And it's like, "No, fucking ask the salary. Do it."
Yeah, I'm not interviewing for a position. I don't know how much I'm going to get paid for it.
Like I literally would not work if I didn't need money. So
Yeah.
tell me what you're gonna pay me or I'm outie.
Yeah, like why am I sitting here wasting both of our time for this interview just to find out later on that you're going to pay me less than what I'm worth?
Yeah, this person called me on the phone and was like, "Oh, I have this great opportunity I think you'd be good for." And I'm like, "Okay, well tell me about it." And the first thing she did was, "What is your salary expectation?" And I was like, "Well, what does it pay?" And she wouldn't tell me. So I was like, "All right, you got to pay me 90,000 then." And she's like, "Oh, that's way above what we're paying." I'm like, "Okay, thanks, bye."
Yeah, tell me what you're paying then.
Yeah, tell me what you're paying. I mean,
And
if
I
it's way less than that, then I'm not going to take it anyway, but
Yeah, but I feel like that's dumb because then they're losing the opportunity to give you the position because you might be willing to come down slightly, but you're
right.
not going to offer up the lowest that you'll take.
Right.
So
So if I say
give me the
90 and you're
range.
going to offer me like 80, I might take it. 10,000 does sound like a lot, but you don't know if I'll take it.
Yeah. But if you're only offering 50,
Bye,
don't even come
Felicia.
out here. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think everyone should list the salary ranges because you're really wasting people's time.
And like you said, ranges. Like you don't have to put an exact amount.
Right. And you could say like
Starting at
DOE
Yeah.
depends on experience.
Yeah.
But then some companies do that because Colorado like requires it now. And they'll say like 50,000 to 200,000. Like, go fuck yourself. That's
Yeah.
not realistic. That's not realistic.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. But I mean, at least you know it's not 30.
True, but also like that's basically minimum wage in most places now. So you're just going from minimum wage to like a high end. Go away. Well, we
Right,
are
like
running out
one
of
more.
time.
Okay, what's the last picture you took on your phone? I took a picture of
Oh.
some flowers this morning.
Screenshots or pictures?
I don't know, pictures.
Oh, I don't remember the last time I took a picture. Hold on.
Oh, actually, the last picture I took on my phone was the picture that I sent you of what my screen looked like to know if I was on the same website as you.
Do you want to
While
see
you
the
look
last
that up, let me
screenshot?
plug Twitter. Yeah.
Stink make me horny.
Thing make me horny too. I don't know. I feel like I'm very let down with this conversationstarter.com. And so now I'm glad they're not a sponsor of us
Yeah, don't
because
sponsor us. Bye.
these questions sucked. But if you want to give any input on your answers, hit us up on Twitter at chillinchild and we'll respond back to you. Very
Yep.
let down with these.
Yeah, me too.
But talk to you next week.
Bye.